Right.
I can't hear him.
Hey, everybody. It's King
Why
Day.
is my speakers down?
We're going live for the Socially Conscious St. Louis podcast right now. Catch us on YouTube. King Day 4 is the channel. We're going live right now. We're going to be talking about a plethora of things. Kamala Harris. We're going to be getting on Liam Neeson. We're going to be Grammys, whole other thing. YouTube.com. King David 314 is the channel. Live for the Socially Conscious podcast.
Hey.
All right. Together. Did you hear? Did you get a chance to listen to that song? I just tagged you.
Let's.
Because I'm going to play a little snippet of it. But I just wanted to know if you heard it, because I think you should listen to it. And then you will be able to give your remarks.
Tip got off.
Yes.
You be kidding me. Okay. I don't want to play it on here because I'm about to listen to it.
Yeah, go ahead and take a little second to listen to it while I get these links and stuff together. He's not responsible for the artwork. That is 50 Cent.
Oh, 50, of course, 50 Cent.
Link. It's easier. Just do it from the phone.
Huh?
So it's easier to shoot the links out through the phone.
Okay.
That way I could just go from YouTube app to Facebook app.
I can't see you, brother.
I got my camera turned off.
Okay. It's got a good beat?
Yes. We got to talk about that too, because that beat definitely holds a special place in my heart. Because I know exactly where it comes from.
Oh, the song is right there and I can't get it out. I know what song this is. Oh, come on. I can't get it out, man.
I'll give you a hint. They played it on Big Boy or Baby Boy.
I know. I can't get it out. I hate my life. I think I lost my black card.
Somebody, please. Somebody. Come on, back. You know this one now. You know it. Do you hear? The song's called Help. Somebody, please. Damn, who the hell speeding in your neighborhood?
You heard that? You heard that? That's all the way outside, like across the balcony, like. T.I. going in on this little song, ain't he?
Bruh. When I heard it, like.
And 50 Cent ignorant, boy.
I heard the song like literally about 30 minutes ago.
It's
and when I heard it,
8.4K views. Wow. I mean,
oh my God.
What can you say?
There's a whole lot to say about that. Because I listened to it, I was like, oh, T.I. got a diss track against Floyd Mayweather.
You already know T.I. don't like Floyd Mayweather at all.
Right. So I'm listening to it, and it ain't like, nigga, you smashed my girl, you was flirting with my girl. Like, this nigga bringing up all facts. And I'm like, well, damn, Chill. How long you done had this in the wings? Like, did you write this overnight, or have you been working on this for quite some time and you just got your last little piece of what you needed so you can finish that song? You know what? This Ti Ti is officially the GOAT. I'm calling it right now. Ti is, or at least for this generation, anyways. Everybody talk about Jay-Z, Jay-Z, Jay-Z. T.I. is the GOAT. Here we go right here. This line when he can ready to talk about Flint and Floyd, like just that's an Undertaker. What's that move the Undertaker used to do? The Tombstone. That's Tombstone. Check this out. I don't know.
Can't even get it out.
They fighting oppression and you just go side with the evil. Then what do you care about? Did you not hear about black women missing? We don't know they whereabouts. See that what you should be calling the mayor about. All for whatever's a fair amount. There's some water crisis out in Flint. And ain't you from Michigan? Where's your empathy, nigga? I promise you, these niggas. You know what? Listen,
wow.
Ain't you from Michigan? Where's your what?
Where's your empathy?
Yeah.
I listened to it, nigga. I was like, nigga, go. Salute the fucking T.I., man. T.I. is the GOAT, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Ain't nobody out here putting work like T.I. is. T.I. the first one to call out Gucci in the first place. The first celebrity, anyway. T.I. the first dude who was the celebrity to call out Gucci. Like, I'm gonna be wearing Gucci. As much money as I spend on that mug. Anyway.
He said he spent 1.5 a year on Gucci.
Is that what he said?
Yep.
Because I got it on my Facebook page somewhere, but if you got it. So 1.5 million a year on Gucci.
Mm-hmm.
And in case nobody has been keeping up with the Kardashians, so to speak, there has been a recent epidemic concerning blackface. And, people know that we're the ones who actually make their brands. There's no expensive and as fancy as they are, because we're the ones that buy majority of the clothes and the shoes. The white people, I think the white women typically buy cosmetics, and then the Asians might buy the bags or something. It was this fashion designer on Willie D's page that was breaking it down of how they break it down. Okay, this profit margin comes from the clothes and shoes. This is mostly niggas who smell like weed. White women typically buy the cosmetics. This is how much they spend on cosmetics.
Yep.
How much they spend on the bag. And they break it down so they already know. And it ain't worth nothing. It ain't made in a sweatshop. Honestly. Ain't nothing fancy about that stuff. The only thing fancy about it is the brand, the label. That's the only thing that's fancy about it.
Mm-hmm.
I can say that I heard from when I was listening to Willie D's channel from Old Boy, he was saying that the leather that I think Louis Vuitton puts on his bags, either Louis Vuitton or Gucci, one of them, puts on their bags, is not even real leather. It's like fake leather.
Gucci. I think it's Gucci.
Like the same fake leather that they put on like the baseball giveaways at the park. And it's like you realize you paying $200-300 for a bag that costs like $7 to make.
Mm.
Do you know how much money they getting off of us? And for them to come out with this, it's like a baklava or something like that. But anyway, it's a fancy way of saying this um, piece of crap sweater, this bullshit ass sweater that comes all the way up to the face, and it's black. It's all black.
Yep.
Giant red mammy lips.
Mm-hmm.
And we're sorry, we didn't know that was racist. And it ain't just them. Montclair too. Montclair had jackets with the little black face. Katy Perry had little pussy ass shoes. Hell, this shit is not new. But I think that this is just the latest little tactic that they like to dig back up. You know, blackface hasn't really been popular for a while. They've been doing it. They've been doing it behind closed doors, sure. Absolutely. We're seeing all these governors, you know, get caught up in blackface parties. We're saying that. We know that, right? You know, that has been on the news. These politicians, these governors, senators get caught wearing blackface or doing something derogative towards a black-faced individual at a party. What kind of party are you having in which you're going to hang somebody? What kind of is that?
Mm-hmm.
That's devilish.
Those sweaters was $890.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Those sweaters $890.
Yeah. They got sweaters, keychains, shoes, jackets, belts, hotel, the coon fried chicken in, the coon chicken in, and they got a whole culture dedicated to blackface. You go overseas, I think it's Sweden or Germany, like Christmas time, you know, you got Santa Claus. Big fat white jolly white man up in the North Pole. You got Santa Claus, and then you got Zwarte Pieter, which is basically this black elf who helps Santa Claus during Christmas shit. Literally. They got a whole holiday they dress up in blackface. Like, it's cool. It ain't just them, it's the Asians too. Dragon Ball. You can go to the original Dragon Ball and you can see some niggas with these really dark skin and really lips. Mr. Popo was one of them. I have been discussing these things with the people on my Facebook concerning Mr. Popo. No, that's not what it is. That's not blackface. He's like some sort of alien or some sort of otherworldly being. Like, no. It's pitch black, bright red lips, and he's wearing a turban. And he's dressed like he came straight out of somewhere like Middle East, Northern Africa. Clearly, that's an Moorish individual. That is a caricature of our history. But I guess that's too deep for some people. A lot of people know that. Looney Tunes got a lot of racist shit in it.
Yes, it does.
Jerry got a lot of racist
shit.
You
took the words right out of my mouth. Tom and Jerry with the mammy and the big titties and the broom. Yeah.
Why don't you speak about that, Rebecca? That big mammy image. There's always she's never skinny, is she, Becky? She
always big.
Big mama.
Big old
big mama mammy.
The one, the big mama mammy that's just equivalent to the big woman in the slave house cooking the pies and turkeys and cakes. She the one who run the kitchen, the one who minding the children and all of that kind of stuff. She always real big with big titties with some type of apron on, big as hell, sweeping the shit. She always got a damn broom in her hand for some reason, or a frying pan. Yeah. A lot of our, and it's amazing how we don't even realize it until we get older, how a lot of the cartoons that we watched back in the day was 1,000% racist. And it's sad because subconsciously it kind of shaped our viewpoint of our people in a sense.
Oh yeah, but it's so fucking racist. We didn't know it was racist until
Yeah,
I learned what racism is.
yeah, because I ain't teaching you that stuff in school.
That's crazy part about it. You know the Tasmanian devil,
Mm-hmm.
Tasmanian people are were an indigenous African tribe in the small island of Tasmania. Tasmania, excuse me. Tasmania was right off the coast of Australia. Like Australia was like the big mainland where you see like the Aborigines. Aborigines just basically means like one who's indigenous to this land. So it doesn't necessarily apply to them. So let's just call them Africans living in Australia because that's what they are. When Africans started migrating throughout the world, there were a good portion of Africans that lived in Australia, and there was some that moved down to Tasmania. White
Mm.
went down in there, killed all the damn Tasmanians out, or breeded a melanin out, and thus the Tasmanians became extinct. I think the last Tasmanian died out around the turn of the century. But I just say that to say those were real African people, the Tasmanians. And as much as I used to love the damn Tasmanian devil, I realize that's a goddamn slap in the face against us.
Yeah,
That's a history lesson.
yeah.
Anything you'd like to add to that, madam?
No, sir. I 50 Cent did not surprise me. Doubling back to, um,
Oh, that artwork.
yeah, man. I knew because he don't like Floyd Mayweather, brother. And I'm telling you, his petty boy, that boy don't. His petty does not rest.
Oh no.
Like when I tell you, a lot of people can't stand 50 Cent. I love 50 Cent. He crazy for real, dude. He he crazy for real. Yeah, buddy.
Mm.
But yeah, he hurried up, put that picture online. He might
Man,
still, but you know what's crazy? It wouldn't surprise me if Floyd bought that shirt. Like if Floyd bought that sweater. It wouldn't surprise me at all.
right. And you know what? I'm glad you said that because I forgot all about that. Floyd, I know Floyd is never
Peace,
Metsu,
everybody.
Hotep,
Yeah,
Jalo, Brother Uhuru
met
was in
too.
the building.
Oh man,
Metsu was
I was just listening to y'all. I was just listening to y'all. That new Ti song was shit. I said, damn.
man, he snapped in, he
Really
Metsu.
must suck to be a fuck nigga. He said, it really must suck to be a fuck nigga. He went in, man. I got to take my hat to Ti on that one.
Yo, it was good. It was good stuff for real. I loved it.
I love T.I. And a lot of people slept on that Us or Else album. A lot of people slept on that because
They sure did.
they had like Quavo and some other people on there, but for real, that was dope.
Yeah, that song, I had to play that thing like 5, 6 times. I was listening to it. I was calling it, man. And I like the fact that he was talking about how our sisters are missing.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that Flint line where he say Flint, what he say something about like Flint doesn't have water. He said, hey,
You are missing.
where's your empathy? I was like, oh man, that's just the
Man, he was cutting.
And you can't be mad at him because it's a 100% honest assessment of the situation. He ain't bring up Tiny. He ain't bring up his past incidents. None of that. Straight business. You got to give it up to T.I., the GOAT of this generation.
Yes, sir. I like that one song he got. He got another song that was pretty deep as well. So, T.I. doing this thing.
Man, he came a long ways from a Thug from Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
So Malcolm and T.I. is living proof of people can change.
That's true.
Facts. So
what are y'all talking about besides this?
well, you know what? I think we got to talk about this Grammy situation and this Mowtown tributes with J-Lo and Smokey Robinson. Have you heard about it, brother, or have you seen the performance? I heard it was pretty lousy.
No, I haven't heard it.
It was awful. I seen a piece of it on YouTube. It was awful.
Well, Rebecca, would you like to get in that?
Just the fact that it was just awful. It ain't even talk about. Like it was awful. I'm not finna sit through 3.5 hours and watch no Grammys. I'm not doing that. But
I'm just talking about the performance. Just her little Mowtown. I ain't worried about everybody else. And Michelle Obama got sprinkled up. That's a whole nother.
It was terrible. It was terrible, and I still don't understand why she was there. It's almost like she's like the token. She's like the token Mexican. If that Latina, if that's not too disrespectful for Black people, because she was a fly girl on Living Color and all this other type of stuff. Like, I guess.
Here's the thing. This was not something that was done half-heartedly. They planned this out, and they executed it to the T. Now, there's a few things that we have to unpack here. First and foremost, there was not, is not, nor will ever be, in the history of any sort of Latin music awards, will there ever be a nigga up in there performing a tribute to one of the Latin artists? You'll never see it.
Not at all.
Now, you won't even see Amara La Negra, who identifies as an Afro-Latina, who is a beautiful, dark-skinned African sister. You won't see her black ass up in the Latin Music Awards. I'm just being perfectly honest.
Yep, that's true.
When was the last time you seen a dark, I'm not even talking about a blue-black Hispanic. I'm just talking about maybe like a Mexican color, a sandy brown. When the last time you seen a sandy brown Hispanic on Telemundo?
Never. Not that I've ever seen.
Everybody that they push are light skinned. All of them.
That's true.
Most. You're never going to see one of us or a dark skinned Latin person. Oh, we're Latin. We're in this. I'm Afro-Latina, but you know, no, nigga, you too dark. Let me see brown paper bag test up. Nope. Oh, I'm sorry. You got Mexican voice. Oh, no, it's no good. It's no good. You're too dark. You know,
you know what's sad? What's so sad about it is that you're absolutely correct. They still do the brown paper bag test.
Oh,
you enough because there are very dark-skinned Mexicans. You don't hear about it. There are very dark-skinned Latinos. You don't hear about it. They pushed off to the corner.
And you know what? We have this thing where we like give people passes. Like, okay, P. Diddy gave her the pass, and you know, but she's been gone for a minute. And these white people have allowed her to come back because point number 2, there's apparently this black and brown African, Mexican, Latin coalition that nobody really knows about. They keep trying to push this black and brown agenda. We're in this together. Last time I checked, Latins are equally as, or if not more, racist than any white person.
That's true. See, about this whole thing when people take their card back from these non-white people, but light-skinned black people. My thing now is like to try to have this coalition with black people and placing when things happen. My phrase to them now is, "Welcome to the back of the bus."
He said, "Welcome to the back of the bus."
Yeah, player, your seat in the back, nigga. Can I sit here? No. Nah, Holmes, your seat in the back, SC.
Welcome to, because a lot of them, see, we've been out here outspoken for everybody else's cause but our own. See, now when we get our teeth and stuff kicked in, a little trinkets, they come in and grab it. So even though injustice is wrong, we have to let them know, as our brother Tariq Nasheed said, hold their own nuts. But my thing is, welcome to the back of the bus, because this ain't new to us. You've seen it happen to us. You was complacent in it. So it's like, okay, welcome to the party. It's not time for us to try to. Our brother Dr. John Henry Clark told us, we have no friends. And another thing that I love what Dr. Clark said, we need to practice the essential. Dr. John Henry Clark said another phenomenal phrase. He said that we need to practice the essential selfishness of survival. We have forgot how to survive.
He said, "Welcome to the party."
All right. That's it. Okay. Well, let me take a swig of water because I'm getting ready to go off here in a second. What the hell jug at? Lord. I'm ready to go off here in a second. I need a jug of water. You know what the worst part about this whole situation is? It's not even J-Lo doing this horrible Mowtown tribute. That's not even the worst part. It's not the worst part that you're going to find no other black artists. Light, dark, caramel, in the middle. You're going to find no other black artists. That's not even the troubling part about this. The really troubling part about this is that Mowtown was a black-owned, black-operated business. The owner was black. The secretary was black. The band was black. The songwriters were black. The song critics were black. The nigga, everybody was black. I don't know about typically niggas go to them Jewish accountants.
I mean, but the thing about it is, what's different from Mowtown and what happened to the Negro Leagues? Except we equated integration with freedom.
That's true. But here's where I'm going with that. And it's not about Mowtown as it is about Smokey Robinson. Separating the man from the music, I like his music. I don't love his music. I like it. He was very influential in making Mowtown what it was. But for this man, the one who helped mold, shape, and create Mowtown to the phenom that it was in its heyday, for this man to come on here and co-sign this baby back bullshit with J-Lo and then say, if you don't support it, you're stupid. I just think everybody who doesn't support it is stupid. It's just stupid. Fuck you, nigga. How can you give up some shit that you worked hard to build?
Yep, that's right.
Smokey was one of the driving forces making Mowtown what it was, and you just gonna turn it over to the Latinos? That's what you did. That's what he did. You just turned it over the entire black Mowtown legacy over to the goddamn Latinos. Because first is J-Lo, then it's Shakira. When the last time Shakira? No offense to Shakira, but you just handed the keys to the Mowtown legacy over to the Mexicans. So now Tupac gonna be white in 50 years, and Mowtown gonna be all Mexicans. We're stupid. Really? Then you ought to be ashamed of yourself. But I guess that's cool. You ain't on the other side of the brown paper bag test, you nor your wife. Just that damn skin surgery got your brain fucked up. Maybe it was always fucked up before you got your skin snatched back. Cause something's wrong with Smokey.
1000%, my brother.
Oh, I'm a racist. Oh, okay, whatever.
You're racist now?
Yeah, somebody said I'm racist. You know, the troll. I troll.
But I would love to know how you're being a racist. Was that Instagram or YouTube?
That is YouTube. Young Sav. Am I being racist?
They said, how are you being a racist though?
How am I being racist? Please tell me.
So one might
see, white people know what they're doing, so just in the words of all our ancestors, fuck them.
I wasn't too much.
All of them.
I just wanted to give the person a chance to write in the little comment box as we continue on with our lovely story. Long story short, Smokey Robinson, I hope you burn in here with gasoline draws on.
Damn.
Gas get made of charcoal, nigga. Kingsford. Burns for a long time. So
all right then.
Speaking of some more racist shit, we all know what happened with Liam Neeson, right?
Yeah.
His lady friend got raped, and he asked who did it. I don't know. What color was he? Oh, he was black. Which no white woman in the history of ever has ever lied on an innocent black man. But anyways, so he decided that it was a good idea to go out and look for any black man who would give him shit. So and people was criticizing him. Oh, he's a racist. Kind of upset at DL for caping for him. Like, oh, he's not a racist. He did that a long time ago. DL, I love you. You need to go sit down on this one. But anyway, then you got more white Latinos, Michelle Rodriguez, coming out and making a dumbass statement. What did you say, Becky?
She said that that Liam could not be racist and do that type of a scene he did with Viola Davis in their movie. Her words were, he can't be racist. Did you see them kiss with his tongue down her throat like that? End quote.
That's called bed witching.
What's it called, Metsu?
Bed witching. Let me say it again.
Ed, I said you doing bed witching. Oh Lord.
Y'all ignorant.
Oh, you be bed witching with
it.
white Zeddy. And first of all,
hate that damn word.
has anybody even seen that movie in question in which she's talking about? Literally,
yeah.
The whole plot of the movie, Liam Neeson has a young side Mexican bitch on the other side of New York, whatever the hell they at. They got a young, fine little Mexican bitch that he got pregnant, just had a baby with. The nigga fake his death so he can go be with his new family and then leave some stuff for her. And he wanted her to turn it into the police. And she's like, oh, this is my husband's final mission. I gotta go do this. And then she finds out that the nigga is not actually dead. He just across town with his new side baby, his new side family, and then he tried to kill her. That was a little kissing scene. I wouldn't actually. But that scene aside, think about how much this man could really love this woman in this movie if they had such a passionate kiss. If the whole movie is about him dying so he can go be with his side family.
That sounds about white.
Nigga, that sounds like a white man, don't it? He don't tell you face to face. Not even a phone call. At least At least homeboy on Harlem Nights had the courage to pick up their phone. Hello. Yeah, baby, how you doing? Yeah, put mommy on the phone.
And actually, when you look at it historically, she's the worst kind of bed wench because normally the bed wench is the side chick. A Mexican is a side chick. That's an insult.
Yeah, like a white Latino girl. Had a little bit of pigmentation to her skin.
But as I said, normally it's the black woman who is the side chick, not the main chick. So he gonna leave you with something white. So you know that hey.
I mean, he faked his death so he can get away from you.
That make a lot of sense.
That's horrible. That's like I said, this homeboy on Harlem Nights picked up the phone. This nigga just be like, okay, I'm gonna fake my death, take this money, live out the rest of your life. Don't never come look for me. And she was like, no, I gotta. Oh damn, this is where you been.
See, she was doing all that because 10 times out of 10 he got a prenup.
I don't know what happened. Dude was involved in some illegitimate stuff, and then he like faked his death.
I'm just saying that wealthy white men, black, they get prenups.
Right. And
but a brother asks a sister for a prenup, he gonna catch hell in the bass.
Funny thing is, I think he left her a bundle of money and like a flash drive or something to take down to the police station. Then she had exact opposite of what that white man told.
Which was gonna deplete itself anyway. So she was gonna go back to square one anyway. But it's you can just it is what it is when it comes to these people, man. We just gotta understand in this war, it's either family or enemy. Ain't no such thing as friend. You want to be a friend or ally, you're thrown into the enemy pile because we've seen what that turned into. Either you family, you amalgamate yourself with us and fight this, or you my enemy. Get ready for a fight. There is no in between. Either you family or enemy. Anything, I'm gonna work with y'all. I'm gonna be your friend. You thrown into the enemy pile because that's ultimately what turns into in the long run. So, Dr. John Henry Clark said, "Make sure you're on the right side of history. Don't think I'm gonna hold that gun back because that's you on the other side."
Righteous. In a lighter news, gotta say this sister's name right. It is Denai Guerrera. Homegirl who played T'Challa's closest what do you call it? Guard, King's Guard. She was like the head King's Guard in Black Panther. Anyway, sister girl turned 41 today. She was born February 14th, 1978. So happy Earth Day to that queen.
Yeah, I know she was 41. She don't even look well. Age really don't have a number, I guess. Well,
y'all seen a trailer for that new movie coming out called Us? Produced by the boy who did Get Out. That's gonna be a phenomenal movie coming out next month.
I probably saw it and don't remember.
You seen that, King David?
I don't know, sir.
Yeah, look at the video. It's called Us. It's another horror movie.
Oh, this ain't.
And what's interesting about it?
She's a girl. She was the spy in Black Panther. I know what you're talking about.
She was his bodyguard.
Yeah.
She was over the army.
Right.
No, this is the girl.
No, the spy was his girlfriend.
No, she played Okoye in Black Panther.
No, what I'm saying is that she was saying about the spy. The spy was his girlfriend. That's not the one we're talking about.
Right. No, we're talking about Okoye.
The person that they have on the trailer is the spy. The person and
I thought
you're talking about the movie.
I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the movie Us.
Yeah, and M'Baku is in here too.
M'Baku. Right. That's my dude.
Right.
But yeah, this is gonna be good. Yeah,
it's gonna be a real good movie, man. Because rumors have spread about that he's working on a Candyman movie as well. And it just it's kind of funny to see how comedians are some of the best horror movie directors.
Can't go there with you, bro. Can't do it. Can't do it. Tired of seeing remakes, nigga. Come up with something new. You black, you can't
A
come
lot
up.
of people I never think can. We got to resurrect. Seen it before.
No, just bring the old one back out in high def Blu-ray. Do that. That's like remaking The Last Dragon. You just can't do it. Can't do it. Who the hell gonna play Timeout in Last Dragon 2020? Chris Brown? Leave it alone. It's a cult classic. I love it. Leave it alone.
I agree with you, brother.
Come on.
You make a lot of sense.
You are an African. You have been coming up with new shit for hundreds of thousands of years, nigga. I'm sure you can come up with a new movie idea.
Yeah, and Michael J. White is working on a movie called The Moor.
Now that ought to be interesting.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna be real good. Michael J. White is a phenomenal actor. It's just amazing he haven't had too many roles.
He does more movies like overseas.
Right. He said he make more money with fighting movies than anything.
Yeah. But the niggas
they love fighting.
Like
even with the whole R. Kelly thing. Even with the whole R. Kelly thing, he finna go on tour all over Europe doing his music. Because see, my thing is, I'm not gonna shit on the brother. I'm not gonna ostracize him because of this so-called documentary about him. I'm not gonna do it. There's more to the picture because there is a attack against black males. They getting ready to come out with a one about Michael Jackson, about Tupac Shakur, they getting ready to just start dogging brothers. See, before any terrorist act happened towards any people historically, first they gotta demonize the image of that people, that target audience, and then as soon as everybody agreed that, oh yeah, these niggas need to be locked up, then when the killings start, nobody say anything about it. This is a whole nother propaganda scheme to destroy and come straight after the black man. This Me Too movement, it's just sad, man.
Them first. That's all I gotta say on that. Anybody? You?
No.
Perfect. Perfect. Now I don't like politics. I really don't like politics, but I don't know what it is, man. These new politicians, they like flies. Oh shit! They you can flick them off. Get away, Cal. Wait. Cory Booker, get away. They just coming back.
They got the new pair of tap dancing shoes, brother.
Kamala Harris. Now, we spoke on Kamala Harris last time. We already know she doesn't identify as being black. She doesn't listen to black music. She completely disrespected Phife Dawg by calling up his name like he was alive, and the man's clearly been dead for 2 years. Then she go on the Breakfast Club. For what it's worth, Charlamagne asked her if she ever smoked weed. I smoked weed in college, even though she was anti-weed when she got out of college. So then, what music did you listen to while you were high at college? Oh, I listened to Tupac and Snoop Dogg. Well, that was a lie. Several people, including Willie D of the Ghetto Boys, have busted Kamala out And this is what Google has to say. Kamala Harris graduated from undergrad in 1986. In law school in 89, Kamala claims to have smoked pot in college while listening to Tupac and Snoop. According to CNN, she expressed opposition in 2010, then voiced support for medical marijuana 5 years later. So there you have it. You lie. She don't listen to no black music.
That sounds about white.
Graduated in 89. What was that? Like Rockhead? Public Enemy? What? Tupac released his first album late 91. Snoop released Doggy Style in 93. She graduated law school in 89. We got to be careful of these charlatans. Now they just outright lying.
Facts.
Like shit. You try to flies, you try to flick them, get away.
That's a fact, my brother.
They just keep coming back like shoot. And you know what's funny? That video that she did with the Breakfast Club has more dislikes than it has likes. Anybody want to take the floor?
I feel like what Kamala Harris did was equivalent to what Hillary Clinton did when she went on the Breakfast Club with that bottle of hot sauce in her purse. It's almost like you trying so hard to win the black vote, because I feel like she's trying to run her campaign how Obama ran his campaign. And she's trying to say, well, I went through some of the same things that President Obama went through. And you're trying to compare yourself. You're trying to compare yourself to him.
What's in that baggie?
Sage.
Oh, I got some sage.
This is strong too, boy.
Yeah, I got some sage.
I found some sage, and it took about a week to 2 weeks to get that smell out the house. It smelled so good.
Perfect.
But anyhow, I feel like she trying so hard to relate. First, it was the Converse thing. Now it's rap music. It's like black people are more than Converse and rap music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's kind of, I mean, to be honest, it's insulting in a sense. It really is. Because this is what they think that they can do and say to win the black vote. The bare minimum. It's sad.
Which is nothing.
The person that said you wasn't racist was Hispanic. When you saw the Jennifer Lopez thing, their name is Ophelia, such and such. They were Hispanic.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah. They ain't got no page. They ain't got no real channel, no pictures. It's a troll.
Well, they hopped on and hopped off. It wasn't a big deal. I just thought that since we're live, we would give people a chance to express themselves. So today, I mean, not today. Robert.
That's okay. I've been called worse.
Do you know what today is?
It's the white man's holiday. They don't nobody care about for real. You ignorant boy.
It's Valentine's Day, my nigga. Yeah.
People in the hood said Valentine's. Happy Valentine's Day with the M.
I know you white people say ambulance, but we niggas, we say ambulance.
Ambulance.
Valentine's Day, Becky, how do you feel about it? What are your thoughts?
I don't celebrate it. I think it's stupid. You should show your partner that you love them every other day of the week, not just Valentine's Day. It's dumb.
What's wrong with Valentine's?
I mean, there's no point. It's a pointless ass holiday for people to get some money. And in my opinion, Valentine's Day is more for the woman than it is the man. The man don't get nothing out of Valentine's Day, but the same sex he was been getting the whole year.
Mm.
I mean, it's just my opinion. I think it's pointless. It's a waste of money.
Well, damn. How you really feel?
It is waste of money. You know what I mean? People are saying, my friend's birthday is today, and I went to the store to buy her some flowers. And when I tell you the store was popping, wasn't nobody grocery shopping. Niggas was just at the store buying flowers, cards, teddy bears, and candy.
At the last minute.
Popping. Yeah. Popping. Mm. They're like, oh, you're buying something for your significant other. No, it's my friend's birthday. I don't celebrate this day. What?
You going to hell?
Apparently, because you so old. Oh my God.
Oh Lord. Valentine's Day. I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. You know what? I've never really had a boo on Valentine's Day. Maybe once. But usually I'm like one of those people who's like stay single for like the longest time. I stay single years at a time. That's not a good thing or a bad thing. It's just a thing. And so I never really celebrate Valentine's Day. But even still, like as I get older, I realize like
It's overrated.
What's the point of celebrating Valentine's Day? Because like I work in a store with a gang of females. They're like, oh, you don't get your girlfriend some Valentine's Day? I was like, I ain't got no gift. You ain't got no gift? Nope. Oh shit. You gotta celebrate Valentine's Day. I don't celebrate Valentine's Day.
They was like, sure don't.
Nigga, I'm like, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day anyways. For real? You don't celebrate Valentine's? Yeah. Why? Because you cheap? No. Why black women always got to call you cheap? I love you sisters, but damn. Why every time I talk about I don't celebrate a holiday, nigga gotta be cheap? Then I have to inevitably put you back in your place. No. Wait. Wait. First of all, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day because I do nice shit for my girl all the time. I'm type of nigga to wash your car, rotate your tire, change the oil, clean out the interior, and bring it back to you. I'm that nigga. I'm gonna give you $200-300 till you go shopping, buy you something nice. We going out this weekend. You be ready at this time. Boom. I'm the type of nigga, come over, cut your grass, pull the weed, landscape. You know, of course there's the sex and all the intimacy and all of that stuff. But I am the nigga who is I'm a hands-on nigga. I'm not I can pay somebody to do it ass nigga. I'm hands-on man. I'm gonna call somebody, man. I need you to come look at this car. I ain't a mechanic, but I know enough about cars to where I can kind of diagnose it. Okay, it might be this, it could be this.
Mm-hmm.
So these are your options. So when you call around to a mechanic shop or whatever, you could be like, okay, my car is doing this.
Right.
That this could be the problem. I'm typing money just because. Buy you flowers just because. Do some nice shit just because. I'm a just because nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Help you paint, clean your carpets. Do that. I'm that type of dude. If I feel that I have found somebody who is worthy of it. So it's not that I'm cheap. I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. First of all, I ain't no follower. I do what I want to do. And right now, I'm gonna go live life on a yacht. because I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. That was a jab at Floyd Mayweather. But anyways, I'm not a, oh, hey, babe, can you cut the grass? I don't feel like cutting it. Well, I call somebody to come cut it. Hey, baby, can you come look at the garbage disposal? Well, no, but I can call somebody. And it's not like females don't respect the I'm a call man. They like that I'm a call man because he's financially stable. So if you don't call somebody to do it, chances are he got the money to get it fixed. But here's the flip side. They don't have that piece of respect for them that they have for us. Home improvement, do it yourself, go get it, brother. The brother who might drive an old truck and be scrapping on the weekends. You know, a nigga who got to hustle.
Thanks.
They respect the hustle man, to go get it, do it yourself man. So I can do that, babe. You ain't got to do that. I can cut the grass. I can do that. I can do that. Not, I can pay somebody. Can you hang this picture frame and make it? Can you do that? I can pay somebody.
To hang up a picture frame, nigga, get out of my house.
And make it level. I mean, I think that's not hard, but me, I kind of have OCD. So I like my pictures to be perfectly level and perfectly plumb. So level is this way. Plumb is this way. Plumb is vertical, is horizontal. So I literally got like OCD. I take the kid, put it up against the wall, be like, okay, is it plumb?
Yeah. Because it's irritating when it's off. I got a picture right now that will not hang right. And it's annoying.
It might look funny too. It might sometimes pictures look funny, and then I go back and check it, and I'll be like, oh no, that's right. Okay. Call me OCD. But I'm like, you know, I gotta celebrate Valentine's Day. And besides, it's just another plot to get your money. It's a holiday. Everything up during the holidays. Chocolate. You've been eating the same chocolate this year. But because M&M's got a hard coating on it, now it's $1 more. You got to buy these wines and take them out to Red Lobster and everything. Oh, you got to exchange presents. And come on, man. Let's be real. And you know, there was that sister who I was telling you about. She ended up staying at home with her wife. I kind of feel bad for her because on one hand, I do understand what people saying, like, hey, that's your wife. You should spend the day with her. It's Valentine's Day. But on the other hand, I'm like, but Valentine's Day is not really that important. And then she made a note to say, Valentine's is every day with my wife. I was like, see, that's cool. But I felt they kind of shamed her a little bit. Oh, yes, they have. It's Valentine's. Are you crazy? Are you asking for a divorce?
That's stupid.
Too much emphasis on this European holidays. Sure.
That's stupid.
When's the last time you gave your husband some money? You should be like, hey, babe, here you go. $200. Do whatever you want. It's $200. It is one thing that I can respect about a few of the women who I have dealt with over the years, that they kind of take care of a brother, you know. Lisa cooked for a brother a couple times. And then Kim cooked, paid for fair different stuff, bought me some food, paid for a nice day together at the crib. That's the type of shit that makes a nigga feel appreciated. And I could tell you that I never had that before. Like, before Kim, and you know, my relationship with Kim wasn't bad. It was a good relationship for what it was. But it was and she like, babe, weed man. I was like, for what? Oh, to buy you some weed. I was like, buy me some weed for what? Today's your day. We can do whatever you want to do. What? A day? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? I ain't got. You know, men don't really get days. Women get days. Spa days. Sister. Days over here. Days of our lives. Men typically don't get days. Where you be like, you know what? We can do whatever you want to do. It's my treat.
They say you guys have sweetest day. That's what Google says.
You remember that just because motto that I use to treat women who I dealing with, whether they be friends or not friends, or friends or lovers. Becky loaned me her car. What I do? I washed it, cleaned the interior, fill the tank up. A lot of times when I go over the homegirl house, I'll grab the trash and take it out to the dumpster. Why? It needs to be done. I'm going out that way anyways. So why don't I help her take trash out? That's the type of I am. Regardless of whether we in a love relationship or a friends relationship. That's just how I roll. But the same principle applies to us. Nigga, I damn near shed a tear when she told me I had a date. I had like
I look like all slaves. Me, Massa, you chose me.
Give me a second to think about it. He's like,
let me get myself together. Now, damn, come on, let me get
real. What do you want to do? I was like, shit, let me think about it. She was like, okay. So I'm like, okay.
What am I gonna do?
We'll rest up and we'll go to Red Lobster. What about your weed man? I was like, the weed man all the way on the west side. And we just came from over that ways because we had left church. And we was on the bus. Sitting like an hour or two passed, and she like, you know what, babe, I really don't feel like going nowhere. It's kind of cold, kind of sort of rainy outside. I was like, yeah. All right, cool. No, it wasn't raining, but it was cold. So I'm like, cool. I'm kind of tired now. I really don't feel like catching the bus way out to Brentwood. You did? On a Sunday, no less. So I'm like, okay. She's like, so what are we going to do? Emo's on the corner, Quick Trip on the other side of the street. So I'm like, so order some Emos, go Quick Trip, get a couple bottles of wine, sit up in the house. And then, lo and behold, the Lord blessed me with some chalice on the way to the store to get the libations. The Lord blessed me with the chalice.
You stupid.
We was walking down the street, dude, like, hey, man, you need weed? Yes, sir. I happen to be in the market for some.
What's that dude? What's old boy out the Boondocks? Would you be selling some crack on season 3? That little uppity dude.
Ooh.
Season 3 of the Boondocks. He was a real uppity crackhead, and he was buying some crack from Thugnificent when he fell off.
I don't remember that episode.
Sir, would you be happy to be in selling some crack? I'll take 2, please. Thank you. Have a lovely day.
Why, yes, sir. I would like to. What is it that you have that I can purchase from you today? Oh, I got this Pineapple Express. I was like, for real? That sounds quite tasty.
Mm.
I was like, sir, how much are these bags going for? That was going for $5 a piece. I was like, cool. Let me get 4 of them.
Hold on, here it is.
Are you selling crack?
What it look like I'm doing? Here.
Oh, lovely, lovely. I'll take 2, please. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Shout out to Amber Gruder. We do not own the rights to the Boondocks.
Or that T.I. song, most definitely.
Shout out to Amber Gruder. Have a wonderful day.
Yeah,
That was your ass.
I think we had a nice evening. I was like, damn. Did it? Females, you gotta treat your man just like your man treats you. Now, it's some brothers who will use their girl car, not your car, not y'all's car, your girl car.
Yep.
Just say this. 2 types of niggas.
Run all that gas out.
There's one man who will run your gas out, not check the oil, tires, antifreeze, air fluid, transmission fluid. He don't even look under the hood. He just look at his gas and what's he going. That's the only thing.
Preach church tabernacle.
Then there's the guy like me. If I decided to take my Gil car, because I'm not the take my girl car type of dude.
No, you're not.
I will suffer in negative 19-degree weather and catch the bus and use the car.
Facts.
You know, unless she can like drop me off. But anyways, but if I did, again, make sure the tires got some air. Lay it out. I mean, I'm not saying I would technically vacuum it out every day, but
right.
It up a little bit, put some gas in it. Nigga, I know folk right now who in a home relationship, got like 3 kids together, live in the same house, on Section 8. Got a car, which is her car. Car's always dirty. Always dirty. Car's never washed. I know the interior ain't never cleaned out because you ain't never cleaned the exterior. And dude driving his car every day. It's not even his name.
That's sad.
He drives car every day.
You don't even give a damn.
Then they got another car sitting in front of the house. Car been sitting on flats for I don't know how long. Anybody who know your car sitting on flats, what's that mean? It mean it ain't running.
Yep.
You got a whole other car sitting in front of your house. You driving that car. Y'all Section 8. Both of y'all working. It means if you can't get this other car fixed, damn nigga, if you ain't gonna use it, at least fix the motherfucker and sell it. Put their money in your household. But I forgot that's her name too. Same dude who dropped off in the parking lot when it was all snow on the ground.
That's so disrespectful.
Really? Yes. And she a nice girl. She's a nice girl. I don't take nothing away from her. She's very nice. But
that's disrespectful. You drive, so you mean to tell me you gonna drive my car and we on Section 8 and you gonna drive my car and you not gonna get it fixed, you not gonna get the car cleaned, you ain't gonna do none of it. You just driving it for the sake of driving it. So you one of them, if something go wrong with the car ass niggas, that you gonna come tell me something wrong with it. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of getting it fixed yourself.
I'm sure. But I'm like, how are you guys not making it? Is he working?
I got a question. But
now that's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if dude works.
But see, I have questions because my G, even if you are working, just by the way you treat my vehicle, I wouldn't even trust you to give me no money.
I'm just wondering.
Just saying.
You having such a hard time. You're on Section 8. You must be the only one in the house working. then what the fuck you do all day long? But that's none of my business, though.
That's crazy. That's so disrespectful. I don't know if I could be with no man like that.
Sure.
Like, so you just gonna drive the car? You not gonna? I don't know, man. Lewis was a whore, but however, Lewis kept my car cleaned, and Lewis kept gas in my car.
Why not? If it don't matter if I don't have to be at work all day today. I am going to at least go outside, shovel the driveway if we don't have a garage. Shovel the driveway and warm up your car. If we do have a garage, all you gotta do is just really kind of lift up the garage door slightly and then cut the car on. But if your car outside, you gotta clean the snow off. You want to go out there, turn your gas off. Start the motherfucker up, get it warmed up. Make sure she good, she can leave. Why not? We're not all. Everybody not created equal. Anyway, man, my voice getting real hoarse. So
I can tell. What's going on, man?
I think it's just the lack of water. So Monique is Steve Harvey. Rebecca, you like the interesting outlook. Why don't you start? And I'm gonna go get another bottle of water.
You should, brother. Get some tea and ginger root. Okay, so hang on. Penis all in the. I can't stand this dude, man. I swear, bro. Anyhow, Steve Harvey. So my opinion on Steve Harvey Monique is this. So if anybody has seen it, they did a show. And on the show, Monique came to the Steve Harvey show and they got into a debate in regards to her response or approach for when she felt like, when she felt like Lee Daniels, Tyler Perry, and Oprah Winfrey had her blackballed because of the movie that she won an Oscar for, which was Precious. She didn't do any promotion or anything after that. So Monique felt like she didn't want to do it and have to work for free, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So down the line, she felt like, they had a lot of people saying, hey, Monique, you got blackballed. And she was doing a comedy special saying, well, I didn't get blackballed. I got whiteballed by some black niggas with no dicks or something like that. And I'm just paraphrasing. And she said that if I had a penis, she said they could suck my dick if I had one. That's what she said. So, excuse language. Anyhow, so fast forward to the interview she did with Steve Harvey. And I thought the interview was way out of context. It wasn't out of context, but it was, well, not out of context. It was disrespectful because Monique was on there telling Steve Harvey, like, hey, you know what I mean? Like, what about my integrity? What about this? What about that? And he was like, well, I can't sacrifice my integrity. He was like, I cannot then sacrifice my family for the state of my integrity. And there I have people who are counting on me. So it's almost, then he made a comment like, oh, well, Monique, we black out here. We can't do it like this. Then he goes back to say, well, this is the money game. This not about black. This not about white. So you already contradicting yourself. So in my opinion, I felt like Steve Harvey's being a scared coon. You knew you messed up when you said we black out here and we can't go out here and swell up like everybody else do. So in that moment there, he said what he wanted to say, but then he tried to double back on this comment and say, oh, well, this is a money game. This is about black. This ain't about black. This ain't about white. The whole interview, he was over talking her the whole entire interview. Like she could barely get a word in. It's white. was over talking her the whole interview. And then he did another interview basically trying to sum up what he did, what he was trying to tell her. In his words, he said he was just basically trying to say it's a right way to do things and it's a wrong way to do things. And Monique did the right thing in the wrong way. And that behind closed doors, the people who she was upset with did agree with her and say she was right. He said even he said that she was right for how she felt in her stance on it, but she went about it the wrong way. I think he was cooning a little bit. Like, bruh, like, don't be out there upsetting Massa because your family ain't gonna make it. We's black folks, we's can't be's out here starting no troubles with Massa. Like, that's how I felt about it. That's my opinion.
No more trouble. No more trouble. Anyway, I know. Completely different context. Completely different context. But you know what? One thing that really stood out to me is Monique was like, I'm gonna eat, regardless of whether Hollywood accepts me or not, I'm gonna eat. And Steve was like, no, Lord, shh, shh, Monique, shh, don't say that. Shh, Monique, shh, don't be too loud. You right here at the house, Monique. Shh, don't say nothing. I can get inside. You ain't quite in the field yet, Monique. You still on the steps. Mass ain't heard you yet. Shh, come on. You just be quiet. I can get you back inside the house. And Monique like, no. We black out here. So basically, he still is he thinks from an old black man perspective. Like he stuck in the era in which you had to bow your head and step to the side. He's still along the lines in that era. And even though a lot of us did, but I'm not gonna say that there were, like we were all completely in a Black Wall Street because that would be false. But everybody have to. Everybody would not accept that. Everybody would not swallow the pride and bow their head just to get a job with somebody else. But that's side. Steve looked like he was trying to wrangle her in. Don't be too loud. Don't you be no rabble rouser. Your husband, Sidney, can't be the same Sidney he is. He bucking up on people. He can't be like that. You got to show appreciation. I love you, Monique. I love you. But you gonna mess up this for everybody. We's got to eat, Monique. You can't help nobody if you is poor. The only way you's gonna eat is if you get with Massa. And Monique like, for real, this nigga, this is not a black game, it's not a black game, not a white game, it's a money game, money team. There you go. Cool. It is the white man's game, the white Ashkenazi Jews, Zionist banker Jews that Brother Reeves of Islam called them. Basically, Charles Rockefellers, and there's more the ones that I can really think of. I'm talking about here. What you know the ones I'm talking about. The ones that anyway, that's the point. Where was we? Steve and old girl. She looked like she was really hurt by it.
She does. She did.
What can you expect from a nigga who tried to sell his so-called friend Bernie Mac out? They tried to sell him out. It was I'm pretty sure it was Ocean's 11. I think it was Ocean's 11. Dude called the producers and was like, "Hey, y'all need to get rid of Bernie and get me in that spot." And it was like, good.
Mm-hmm.
But for you to do that, and you speak supposed to be one of the kings of comedy, which the nigga really wasn't even that funny. His Titanic bit was pretty funny. Sister Odell was kind of funny. Outside, he was one of the weakest acts on stage. Bernie and D were the strongest. Sid and Steve were the weakest acts, honestly. But you know what? This time I can ride with Monique. She called out these coons, and although I don't necessarily agree with her whining and complaining about Netflix not giving her the money that she believes that she deserves, she's calling out these coons like Whoopi, who was dancing with Ted Danson,
Yep,
and I'm pretty sure he was a blackface or
he was.
blackface, and she was either way. There's a blackface involved with a white man and a really really dark skinned Negro named Whoopi Goldberg. So, you know, I'm in complete agreement with her. Call out these gatekeepers. Call them out. Bust them down, sister. Epps, Ed Williams.
I agree. She should.
It can't be just one person calling out these gatekeepers. These bourgeoisie boule gatekeepers that we got.
The ones with the money or that's trying to keep their bag don't want to say nothing because they don't want to lose what they got. And that's all Steve Harvey saying. Even though I do agree with you, but you can't lose everything you have.
But what about your integrity, though?
And when she said that, well, I can't risk everything on the state of my integrity. That was some bullshit.
I don't have the nuts to stand up to Massa and walk off the plantation. What if I lose Family Feud? What if I lose?
I'm already losing my show.
Right. Already lost it. It's a done deal. After whatever year that they decided to cancel his show, that's it. And that just goes to show you it's not so much that Steve is brainwashed. I believe more so he does it because he's not that talented. What has Steve done outside of Hollywood? Nothing. Okay, the Kings of Comedy. That was kind of some nigga shit, sort of. The Steve Harvey Show, white. It was a good show. But I think no black people own the rights to that show. I could be wrong. Pretty sure ain't no black folk own the rights to that show.
This is Monique.
It's just one of them things where it's like,
got something to say, Steve?
It's just one of them things where like the whole interview was a shame.
Shambles.
And I will agree with you. In this interview, she looks like she was hurt. Like she was extremely hurt.
She did passive aggressively say that she was gonna punch Steve in the face.
I thought you went about it.
Cause she was like, "This is brother and sister talk." He like, "You my sister. I always loved you as my sister." She like, "You," and this is that brother and sister talk where I'm gonna pop you in the face, and because mom and daddy ain't home.
So we've got to get to a place where we're unafraid. I want to explain that, and I think inequality is never.
It's one of. Do you know? It made me feel like I was at work watching that interview. When that white man told me that me giving him eye contact was considered hostile and negative, and I had people coming up saying, "Oh no, you shouldn't be doing that. You can't be saying that. He keep your head down. Don't look him in the eyes." That's how I felt listening to the interview.
Don't look me in the eyes, baby.
Like
Don't
it's a
do it.
damn shame that we still like this is our people is still saying this.
Oh yes.
So I think it was some bullshit. So any other words, David?
Well, in the words of Steve Harvey, I don't give a damn about slavery. And that's all I got to say.
He did say that on this show.
Damn about slavery.
He did. That's what he told that white woman to say. I don't give a damn about slavery.
And it didn't even have nothing to do with the topic. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Like Beyonce, nothing, 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 nothing. It didn't have nothing to do with the topic.
Not at all.
This is literally what happened. So the white lady comes up, right? Hi, Steve. I have a question. Steve be like, all right, go ahead. Well, Steve, I often go to these parties and I'm in these circles with people and they're talking about things that I don't have any knowledge about. And, you know, when they ask me, what do I think? I don't have no idea how to answer because I don't know what they're talking about, Steve. I'm just so confused. What do I?
What do I say?
Well, bitch, this is what I do. People ask me questions that I don't know the answer to. I say, I don't give a damn about slavery and walk off.
Yep.
What? What? I feel like a phone call. What? I don't give a damn. What? I don't give a damn about slavery. What? Really? It's not. Well, okay, yeah, I get it. You don't give a damn about slavery. That's cool. We see where your allegiances lie. Oh yeah, I say that. That was hilarious.
I said Paleface Turtleneck 890 at www.onlythebrave.life.
What?
I don't give a damn about slavery, you said?
Yes.
Him trying to coach the white woman.
That I was going somewhere with that. You kind of made me lose my train of thought.
That's what the Pineapple Crush did to you.
Really? It was Pineapple Express, actually.
She said, I say I don't give a damn about slavery and walk off.
Basically. That shows your allegiance line, buddy. But
he been like that for a while ever since he got I feel like he's more whitewashed since he been with Cocaine Marjorie than with his other wife, to be honest with you.
Well, she introduced him to a new level of money that Steve didn't have access to without her. It's not so much her. She cleaned him up, took off the hair hat, put him in some tailored suits, up his act a little bit, and voila. The new whitewashed Steve Harvey. Suitable for kids 8 and up. That's all. Well, like I said, Steve's not talented. Not really. Don't give a damn about slavery. Okay, cool. Why would
they saying like he
why
got
would you tell that white woman that? Why? Why would you tell her that? Here's same scenario. Exact same scenario. It's me on the stage. You know what, Dave? I go to these parties with a bunch of smart people. And I'm just too fucking stupid. What do? Read a goddamn book.
Ow.
I'm sorry, Becky with the good hair. Maybe you ought to read some books and do some research so you can study some things so you can have something to talk about. Or maybe you just need to go somewhere like Hooters where you're going to be more accepted.
Oh, wow. Really? Like Hooters?
You have no business being in those circles if you don't know what the hell they're talking about.
That's fair.
That's like me being at a football game, trying to pretend like I really love football when real football fans clearly see that I'm not a big.
Yeah. You're just like,
Like when your girlfriend be trying too hard. Oh, look, babe, he got a third and first. He was like,
not a first and
but
a third and first.
He punted the ball, babe. He got 3 points. That's a goddamn field goal. Sit down. Be humble. You're trying too hard. Steve, sit down. It's okay, Steve. I get it. I get it.
I feel like the older they get, that's when the coons seep out. Are they really that afraid to lose that success and power and money? Are you really trying to, in a state of mind where you got to hold on to it for as long as you can because you know you're getting old?
Probably. But side note, Steve Harvey. Have you seen Steve Harvey daughter?
Which one?
I don't know. She got one daughter who pussy loose be in the streets.
Oh, that's Cocaine Marjorie daughter. That's his stepdaughter.
Oh, that's the stepdaughter. Oh, okay.
She was dating the soccer. She was engaged to the soccer dude. Left him for Trey. Left him for Trey Songz, and then left Trey Songz to go back kicking it with the soccer dude. Then she left him and went back to Trey Songz and left him with somebody else. Mm-hmm.
She bad though, but she Cocaine Marjorie daughter. I can't.
Yeah, she a hoe like her mama. Sorry.
Maybe she just getting it out while she young.
That's what Cocaine Marjorie said. She a hoe just like her mama. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if Cocaine Marjorie was still sleeping with her exes. You think them drug dealers?
I don't know.
You think she like, she can't mess with what she got?
I don't think so. Women like that know that they got a lick when they see one. Look at Sierra and Russell. Sierra know damn well she don't deserve no Russell Wilson. She hood, she street, she running. Boy, she pussy whipped that nigga. It was a meme floating around on Facebook said this is in this day of Black History Month, this is the only black dude to leave a white woman for a black woman.
Yeah, they were talking about that today. Because a lot of people was trying to figure out why does Russell Wilson get trashed so much for being the goofy when, you know, he's doing what he's supposed to do in his marriage for his wife.
Because the nigga ain't got no swagger. He a goody two-shoes Christian dude.
Well, maybe that's who he was meant to be.
I guess. I mean, he's definitely a goofy ass nigga. But nigga, if you happy, I'm happy. And I know Sierra's happy. Because the nigga bought the bitch football team, bought her masters or something like that.
He did. He bought her masters.
Hey.
It was between $5 to $15 million.
And bought her own sports team.
Now, I didn't know he bought her own sports team.
Oh, yeah. Hey, babe, come here. I want to show you something. I bought you your own sports team.
For fucking what?
Because he loved that broad. And he won. And she had a baby by him. So whatever happens for the rest of their life, she get paid. But why she going anywhere? What's she going to rock the boat for? She knows she got a good...
She got a good what?
You dated Future, nigga. You got Future name tattooed on you.
I wonder if she'll ever get that removed.
You got future name tattooed on you. I think it was R. Wait a minute. You got future name tattooed on you.
True.
You're crying during sex. Then all of a sudden you leveled up to Russell Wilson. The timeline just doesn't add up. But that's what it is, though. I'm Dave. You can reach me at The Overweight Lover. Morlons, St. Louis on Facebook and IG, morlonsftl.com. We're to business. It's spring. We look for new clients.
Yay.
Big Boy Status 2019. Let's go.
What?
I also want to promote this book. It's called The Spiritual Betrayal.
Yeah.
I want to promote this book. It's on Lulu.com, Amazon, Barnes & Noble. Nigga, it's everywhere, nigga. If you ain't got this book already, you're losing. It's a very good book. Very good book.
I'm currently working on a spinoff. Drug Money.
Nigga, I thought of Dirty Money.
Nope, Drug Money.
I think that's the GK album, Dirty Money.
Yes, it is. But no, just called Drug Money. And some of the characters from those books will be in this book, and it's a completely separate, it's a completely different book.
Dirty Drug Money. Okay, cool.
I can't say them. You can reach me, Lady Q1502 on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Arthur R. Quarles, and YouTube, Lady Q1502. That is it.
Hang up, baby. Just yet. And we're out of here. Peace.
Jerk.